Hi, welcome back again to our class, Human Behavior and Victimology. So I am Baksaki. I'm a registered guidance counselor and a licensed professional teacher. So last meeting, we tackled about the different specialization studying human behavior and the different viewpoint in the study of human behavior. So today we're going to discuss the classification naman of human behavior. Okay, so the first classification of human behavior is habitual. So refers to the demeanor that are restored regularly, paulit-ulit ng ginagawa. It may be further characterized as emotional and language. So for example, a child brushes his teeth every morning after his meal before going to bed, or a Filipino have a knack showing respect to the elderly and answering in a conversation with po and opo culturally, hugging and kissing in response to one's emotion. So that is habitual classification of human behavior. So yung laging ginagawa or nasa system na nila. Okay? So next is instinctive. So our human conduct which is unlearned and inherent. So ito yung mga hindi natin uh, natutunan or unlearn nga and namamana natin. So, instinctive. Said to be present at the birth of a person and significantly influenced by heredity or ng mga kamag-anak niya. Okay? So, for example, a person with naturally eat and take nourishment at the moment he or she becomes hungry, or drinking water when one is thirsty. So, resting if one is tired, crying if one is hurt. So, instinct of self-preservation. So, most common instinct of men. Okay, yung depensahan ang kanyang sarili. That is an instinct. Pag nauhaw ka, inom ka ng tubig. Pag nagutom ka, kain ka ng pagkain. So, that is instinct. So the third classification of human behavior is symbolic. So our human conduct in response to stimuli undertaken by means of substitution. So for example, the conduct of keeping portraits and photographs to commit to the memory of the to a pleasant experience or an important person. So next is the diploma tsaka reward in graduation to signify one's academic achievement. That is symbolic, di ba? So next is handshake or contract signing indicate the agreement between two people. So this symbol classify human behavior. For example, nga yung kanina sinabi natin, so yung mga pictures is to capture the moment, memory. Okay? So that is your symbol of halimbawa treasuring someone. Okay? So diploma mo, pagka-graduate mo, yung mga awards mo, that is a symbol of your achievement. Ay na ikaw ay fulfilled in terms of academic aspect or handshake or approval. So that means that you and a person are agreeing to something. So that is a symbol. Okay? So yung pang-apat naman nating classification is complex. Okay? So this refers to two or more habitual behavior which occurs to one situation. For example, watching television while eating. Okay? So parang ang tawag natin doon is multitasking. Okay? So texting while driving, singing while working. So you can do that. So that is part of classification of human behavior, which is com. So next topic is type of behavior. So the first types of behavior is normal behavior. So it's also called adaptive or adjusted behavior. So it is the standard behavior. So the totality accepted behavior because they are follow standard norms of society. Ito yung ginagawa ng ibang tao. Ito yung accepted ng tao na ginagawa or behavior ng isang tao dapat. So, ano yung characteristic ng normal behavior or adaptive or adjusted behavior? Number one is efficient perception of reality. So, alam nila kung what is reality, ang nag-exist. So, self-knowledge, ability to exercise voluntary control over his behavior, self-esteem and acceptance, pagtanggap. And then productivity, kailangan is productive, meron kang pakinabang, or for example, you're a student, you're employed, or you are doing volunteerism. So, may ginagawa ka. So, in short, ability to form and affectionate relationship with others. So you have affectionate relationship toward your family, your nanay, your tatay, or your partner in life, your kapatid, your classmate. So you can build a relationship. Second is the opposite, the abnormal behavior. So it's also called maladaptive behavior or maladjusted behavior. So our group of behavior that is the deviant for the social expectation because they go against the norms or standard behavior of society. Kasi nga, ang tinatawag natin siya abnormal behavior kasi hindi ito ginagawa ng karamihan. Yung behavior na nire-reflect ng isang tao na may abnormal behavior is hindi niya ginagawa, nire-reflect yung kabuuan ng isang society or norms. Okay? So, by definition of abnormal behavior, so abnormal behavior according to the deviant statistical norms based on statistical frequency. So, this is the bell shape. Okay, so this is the bell shape. So, this is the, nasa yung ating laser? Yeah. So this is the bell shape in statistics. So usually this is in this part, nandun daw yung normal. Okay, so nandito yung normal. So dito average. Okay, so it's in dito sa side na to, it's extreme. Okay, so abnormal behavior according to the deviation of statistical norm based on statistical frequency. Many characteristics such as weight, padding height, then intelligence cover a range of values measuring the overpopulation. So for this one is the parang negative, extreme negative, parang ganyan. So nasa ano siya sa left. So dito yung mga medyo mabababa, for example, in terms of academic IQ level. So dito yung mga mabababa. So for the average, so yung mga kalimitan sa tao, so nandito sa nagfo-fall sa average part na ito. And then yung mga intellect, mga genius, mga mabilis maka-pick up, or basta yung high ang IQ, so nasa extreme high or right. Okay? So for instance, a person who is extremely intelligent or extremely happy would be classified as abnormal. Okay? Kasi sila is wala dun sa average, statistically speaking. Okay? So next is, by definition, abnormal behavior according naman sa social norms. Okay? So kanina statistical, ito naman within the social norms. So behavior that deprives from accepted norms of society is considered abnormal. However, it's primarily dependent on the existing norms such society. So ito naman is if katanggap-tanggap ba siya or ginagawa ba siya ng majority ng iyong uh, kinabibilongan or you're belong in the certain group. So kung tinatanggap ba nila yon, so that is a normal behavior. Pero kung ikaw ay tumatalima or hindi ginagawa yun ng ibang tao, pero ikaw ginagawa mo yun or a certain person ginagawa yun. So, in society, in a social norm, that is normal. Okay? So, yun yung ating example. So, again, by definition naman of abnormal behavior, due to person distress. Okay, so pag sinabi again natin distress, it's a negative stress. Diba? Natakal na natin siya in the previous lecture. So this abnormal by definition, this abnormal in terms of individual subjective feelings. Sa nararamdaman niya, your interpretation within themselves. Okay, subjective feelings of distress rather than individual behavior. So this include, again, pinakang alam natin or aware tayo dyan is the mental illness, feeling of miserable na yung pakaramdam mo, depression, loss of appetite and interest, suffering from insomnia, or hindi ka makatulog sa gabi, and numerous ache and pain. Yun, nakakaramdam ka ng iba't ibang klaseng sakit or yun nga, sakit sa katawan. So that is due to personal negative stress na nararamdaman. Okay, so by definition of abnormal behavior. So letter D naman is abnormality in its legal point, in legality naman. So it declares a person insane, okay, or abnormal largely based on his ability to judge between right and wrong or to do exert control over his behavior according kay Batrol 1995. So yung iba namang dinidefine by legal point, ang abnormal behavior daw is yung mga tao na hindi nila kayang i-justify or hindi nila na-process sa kanilang sarili yung mga ginagawa nila kung tama ba yun o mali. Kaya 'di ba in some cases, yung pag ikaw is or ang isang tao nakagawa ng kasalanan, so automatically, ah, hindi naman automatically, pag claim nila na meron silang psychological problem or claim ng family may psychological problem, so pwedeng mawalan siya ng sanction under the law. So under therapy na lang siguro siya or something. Kasi nga, wala siyang ability to judge what is right or wrong. Okay? So, the last one is maladaptive behavior. So, the maladaptive behavior, by definition pa rin ng abnormal behavior, so this is emphasized to how a behavior affect the well-being of individual or social group. So, for example, a man who attempts suicide or paranoid individual who tries to assassinate the national leader. Okay, kasi 'di ba, hindi naman siya karaniwang ginagawa ng isang tao, iniisip ng isang tao. So, that is maladaptive na. Okay, so nagkakaroon na ng affect or effect sa kanyang well-being as a person or pwede din in the society kung saan siya belong. Okay, so that's it. So, yung two types of behavior natin, so we already discussed. So, if you find this video knowledgeable, kindly comment down below. Or if you have any comments, you can write down. Sa next meeting, we're going to discuss the two aspects of maladaptive behavior. Okay, so that's it for now and see you again in the next video.